Kundalini awakening, Shaktipat. First of all, just connect to the energy coming out of the video. Got it? Okay. There are many claim these days that do Shaktipat, that do what they call Kundalini activation. Some say Kundalini awakening. Brilliant. However, if it is Shaktipat, they are sending Shakti energy. They have an awakened Kundalini. And so you will find perhaps on one day the energy is more in your head, or more in your solar plexus, or more in your back, or it makes you move. But then you do it another day and it will do something else for you. However, there are people who claim to do these things, Shaktipat. But yet every time you go to them, it reacts in your head, and only in your head. That is not Shaktipat. That is not the transmission of Shakti Kundalini energy. That is the transmission of the sixth, if it's in the head, the sixth or seventh chakra being opened, and that's where they're sending energy to you. Same, they can do it from the heart. So if every time you go to these people, you feel the energy in the same way, and it's not in the spine, obviously, that is not Shaktipat. That is an energy transference, that is an energy transmission, but perhaps of just a single chakra. Obviously, you also have Reiki. You also have what they call Kundalini activation. Kundalini activation is the transference and the moving of your prana, your chi in your body. It can be a wonderful experience. It can lead to a spiritual awakening or a religious experience, which many people think that after a session or two of Kundalini activation, their Kundalini has awakened, where actually all they've done is removed energy blockages in their body, had this religious experience, they put the two and two together, and they think they've had a Kundalini awakening. This is not, unfortunately, the case. A Kundalini awakening is connecting the Shakti energy up the spine. This can get even more confusing because people can go to a Kundalini activation session and their spine can be moving and flowing, or there are other techniques out there, spinal flow, blah, 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 blah. And they are moving the prana within your spine. Wonderful, brilliant techniques. That is moving the prana in the spine. That is not awakening Shakti. When you connect the negative and the positive of the spine, as it were, and the Shakti flows between them, it is a very different experience than just the body moving around, just some de-armoring, and then having a spiritual experience from that de-armoring, whether it's energetic de-armoring through Kundalini activation, or whether it's de-armoring through somatic de-armoring or somatic body work. That is not a Kundalini awakening. The good people will tell you it's not. Others that aren't so good will try and tell you that the moving of the prana in your body, the releasing of the traumas, the emotional traumas, those blocks, creating the religious experience, is a Kundalini awakening. When you have a full awakening, you will know. Until you have it, you won't know. And you can be misled, unfortunately, very, very easily. Still connected to the energy, right? You can still feel it. If you focus on your spine, doing this in time with these videos, it can awaken your Kundalini. Doing this, you've done all your research, independent research, you know what can happen. You're ready, you're prepared for it. Because it might not all be love and light, as some claim. As the energy starts opening and flowing into organs in your body, that can cause pain. If it causes pain, you might need to ground. Grounding can be as simple as eating meat, going to the gym, lifting heavy weights. These grounding things can be very, very helpful. Some people will say, oh, if you want to awaken your Kundalini, you must be a vegan or no fap or rubbish. And in fact, doing the opposite of what they say can help you ground and help you have a much smoother awakening. Because they will discharge the excess energy that is stuck in your body from the experience. So when you want to go and have a Kundalini awakening experience, test the people you're using. Is it always energy flowing through the body and blah, and lots of dance music and let's get the adrenaline flowing and to confuse them even more and some endorphins and have a wonderful experience, fun times? Yeah, it is a good experience. It's dangerous, but it's a good experience. Is it you always go and the energy, always feel it in the head, always feel it in the head, always feel it in the head, which means they have just got that part of their body open. That's all they're doing. Or doing a couple of sessions with them. This is why I do these sessions, so you can test what I do and you can feel it. And if you want to go further, you can then come and take, for example, the integral energy program with me to learn how to awaken your Kundalini safely, with practice, with community. But test anyone you're going to go and use and see what they're doing. And if you have to spend a couple of $100, couple of €100 testing them and making sure, do so. Because this will alter your life. It will change your life. And let's face it, if you spend a couple of $100, a couple of €100 checking different people, well, it's like changing the oil in your car a couple of times, isn't it? Just making things run smoothly until you find the right mechanic for you. And then you use that mechanic. Or you go through recommendation. Okay. Be careful of recommendations. If they're from a trusted person, that's great. Online recommendations is why I don't put recommendations on my website or testimonials. Because I see so many testimonials from people who do these things that they record people on retreats who are having a wonderful religious experience or spiritual awakening experience, and they're all high on the energy and they give this wonderful review. So it sounds brilliant because they're having a wonderful time, but it doesn't mean they've had their Kundalini awakened. Just as there are so many fake reviews these days. And yes, I have even seen now these days, deep fake videos that they're still telltale signs if you know what to look for, but they are complete fake video testimonials that look like real people and they're not. And then of course you have the ones that it's just a friend giving the testimonial to help the other friend out to boost the business. And so I don't do testimonials. If this is right for you, this is why I give you these videos. So if you're ready, you can come and work with me and we can do it. And if not, fine. And if you just want to go slow or you can't afford to do it, that's absolutely fine. It's why I give you these videos for free. So you can work at your own pace. Remember to subscribe, hit that notification button. And I'll see you in another video.